Perspective Blog X Lakers-fandom. Before we get to the content, I would like to thank all my subscribers for your support. If you are not a subscriber, I invite you to support the channel, subscribe, and turn the notifications on. Thank you for your support. Hello, Laker fans. Welcome to Perspective Blog X Lakers-fandom. Right. If you are connecting, tell me where you are from. Tell me what your favorite Laker is, and what do you think is going to happen tonight? Right. If you would have told me 3 years ago the stats for this game were the Lakers are fifth on 3-point field goals, and the Golden State Warriors are what's the number? 19. If you would have told me that, I would have smiled. I would have not laughed. Would smile with wishful thinking, right? But here we are. We are fifth in 3-point percentage. They are 19. That's pretty interesting, if you ask me. Another thing is that I said that the other thing is field goal percentage. Like we are number 3. They are number 26. I don't know what the stats were 3 years ago, but I would think that they were closer to be reversed than to be that. So it's a great moment to be a Lakers fan, and I'm not even gonna read the stats unless anyone wants to hear them. But coming to this game, Lakers are obviously the favorites. I think what the Warriors are going to try to do is they are going to try to push the ball to disrupt our defense from setting. They might have some success at certain moment, but the thing about the Lakers is that the Lakers could play small ball if they want to, so they can counter that pretty easily. They're going to pressure the ball, which is something that it's kind of a trademark of the Lakers defense. So let's see how they can do that with Steph Curry, but they might have no success or might success or anything. But Steph Curry is not a one-man team, though sometimes he looks like a one-man team. So this Warriors team is going to have a lot of problems with the Lakers tonight. I'm sure of that. But I think they are going to try to run the ball as much as they can and try to get the Lakers off balance. They have They can play a set offense and actions because of Steph Curry. They can do a few things like that. They have a team that eventually is going to be more dangerous than what they are now, but they are not there. They are not there, and so this game, if it's possible, I would try to rest LeBron as much as we can rest him, and I would try to rest if I were Vogel, which I'm not, but I will try to rest AD because the next game is against the Bucks, the Milwaukee Bucks, and that is an important game. One, because it kicks out these long, long tour they are going to do through the East, and because the Milwaukee Bucks are the other team with heavy record last year. Everybody thought the finals would be Bucks versus whoever came out of the West, which happened to be the Lakers. The Bucks didn't get there. The other team that they were thinking that they would go there, it was the Clippers, and they couldn't get there either. So now the truth about that. But it's a game to establish the who's are who's in the NBA. These are the games that you want to become the intimidating factor. The man, we can't beat this team type of concept. And that's an important game for the Lakers. And so we're going to have a match between teams that have a lot to gain from beating the Lakers today, the Warriors, and a team that has a lot to lose if they lose, which is the Lakers, because they have that credibility tested every time they will lose in this season, because they are the champions, and the champions are supposed to win. They are supposed to not have bad games, which is not true, but those things happen. So the Lakers should win this game relatively easy, but they shouldn't relax too much. And that's pretty much my view on that. So here's my question for you who are watching. And do you think it's there anything in the strategy of the Warriors that should concern the Lakers? Because the only thing is that they could run, but running it's not going to be something that the Lakers can counter. And the Lakers are doing an exceptional job guarding the perimeter, so that's not that doesn't look like a factor either. And the interior defense, the Lakers doesn't have the rim protectors they had last year. But at this point, Rim protection doesn't look like it's a problem for the Lakers. Marc Gasol he's blocking shots. AD's blocking shots, and Montrez he's blocking shots too. Kuzma is blocking shots, and he grabbed 13 rebounds the last time. So it's Lakers have an enormous advantage, and there is no way that I foresee the Golden State Warriors winning this game, except that the Lakers don't want it bad. Like the Lakers try to cruise on this game, and or a turnover, or or something really big unforeseen that doesn't allow the Lakers to win. But this is a winnable game, and I'm not trashing the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors have very ups in their future. Wiseman is going to be a very important player for them, and I think they are going to be a great team for the future. But at this point, the Warriors, the injury of Thompson makes them a more vulnerable team. Kelly Oubre Jr. I like the kid, and I think he's going to do great things. But right now, it's just it's not their time. So what I'm trying basically to say, this should be an easy game, relatively speaking, for the Lakers. Is everybody that is watching? Are you watching from which social media are you watching from? I think I don't get all the numbers in my counter, so because I've seen the views after the show on Periscope. There's a number on YouTube. There's another number. And on Facebook, there's a different number. So while I see some numbers here, I don't know exactly which numbers, because this thing, different social media have, I guess, different relationships with the application the StreamYard website, actually, which is what I use for these lives. So I don't get to see you unless you make a comment and tell me if the comment appears here. It usually puts you, like, if it's Periscope, or is it Facebook, or if it's YouTube. But unless that happens, unless you communicate with me, I have no idea from which social media you are talking to me from, or if you're watching or whatever. I don't know how many numbers I have. The ticker says one thing, and every social media have a different number. So I don't know. But I hope you get to enjoy this game. The statistics favor the Lakers. I don't know if you want me to read some of the statistics. But the Lakers are 6th in points making. The Warriors are 14. Lakers are 3 in field goal percentage. Warriors are 26. In rebounds, Lakers are 3. Warriors are 19. In the three-point shot percentage, the Lakers are 5th. The Warriors are 19. The free throws made is the one thing that I've seen here. They are 10th. We are 15. They give a lot of fouls compared to us. And they, in assists, we're almost the same. And in blocks, we are number 3. They are number 5, which is pretty good. I mean, they are a pretty good blocking shot team. So there's going to be some good defense in the paint tonight. And they are better than us in steals, which I don't understand. Because we were pretty good at that last year. And we have the players to be better. So, I don't know. In turnovers, we're about the same. They make a little bit less than us, but it's fractional at this point. So I think the advantage is that, the one thing to watch is that we need to protect the ball, right? That's the one thing I can get from there. We need to protect the ball, and it's going to be difficult for them to block our shots just because we have a bigger team and more muscular team, definitely. But I mean, some of the stats are good on the defensive end. They are a good shot blocking team, and they are a good team for steals. In steals, they are better than us. So we got to watch out for the ball. But aside from that, I don't think the Lakers have to worry about anything. I know a lot of you, and I've seen it on Twitter, and that's the reason I bring it up. A lot of you Lakers fans are wondering about Brooklyn. And I made a video about that. Brooklyn isn't as fearsome as the media is trying to be, to make them to be. They are way bad compared to the Lakers defending. They just got rid of the shot blocker and the best shot blocker and rebounder of the team. DeAndre Jordan is not a shadow of what he used to be. And so, this is not a team that really scares me. I'm going to be watching out for him, because who wouldn't watch 3 superstars playing in a team together? But I don't, if I see something that really, makes me want to think, whoa, this team is a real menace, I will put it. But if you watch my video, you're going to see that that I was very tired when I was making the video. And the other thing is that that the stats favor the Lakers in a lot of ways. So I don't buy the awesomeness of the Nets just because they are the Nets and they have 3 stars. I've been watching basketball enough in my life to see a team with many stars. not making it to the finals, or if they make it to the finals, not getting the championship. And many of you remember one time we had a team where we had Kobe, we had Big Diesel, we had the Mailman, we had the Globe. I mean, it was almost like a dream team, and we couldn't get the championship. That team didn't have 3 stars or 3 superstars. They have 5 superstars, and they couldn't get the championship. There's a lot more than having big names in the team to win a championship. Everybody has to buy into the system, and the system has to be good, right? And the coaches are a necessity for that. What kind of coaching staff, what kind of type of coaching is suited for that team? Do they have everybody in the positions to succeed, and are they capable of succeeding? And so I don't doubt Harden, Kyrie, and KD are very, very, very capable of doing anything on the court. But if you subdue your depth, you're going to run some risks. And so we are going to see what those risks are. But even though when the Nets had depth, rebounding was an issue, and their defense wasn't enough to get them wins sometimes. And now they're going to have less defense. Less. They are going to be less capable to defend. And that's going to be, I'm pretty sure, the front office of the Nets know that, but, that's another issue. If there's no comments, I'm going to close this. I'm going to wish you that you have a good experience watching the game. And I might do an after post-game show, all depending on how things are at home. All right? So I talk to you guys later. Enjoy the game. Go Lakers. May God bless. Okay, bye-bye.